Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Secret Garden Blanket Crochet Along. I hope you are having fun with this blanket. We are so close to the finish. At the end of this video is going to work through rounds 46 through 55 of the blanket. At the end of round 45, which was the X stitches, you should be around 38.5 inches wide. This blanket does get blocked, at least I like to block it, but that is about where you should be if you are using a 4 worsted weight yarn. And if it's bigger or smaller, don't worry, it is what it is. If you're using a baby yarn, it's going to be way smaller. So 46 through 55, we are going to work this section right here, which is slanted clusters. It's a fun little airy section with a variety of stitches to create this openness and then the slanted clusters. So we are going to work, because this section is just a few rounds, we are going to work that round with the slanted cluster section. So make sure you have some fun colors. Actually, you could just work this all in one color if you want, but I kind of like the stripes, so it's up to you what you want to work. But just understand that we will be working you have the opportunity to work 4 or 5 different colors there, depending on what you're preferring. And then next week we move into the border section. So hopefully you have a beautiful color picked out for that border to make that stitch just shine. So let's get started. We are going to start round 46 with the wrong side facing us. So make sure you are working the wrong side. I'm going to attach my yarn to any corner, chain 2 with a slip stitch. And I'm going to chain 4. This chain 4 is going to count as a double crochet chain 1. In the same stitch, or in the same space around that same corner chain 2, we are going to work a double crochet, and then a total of 4 times we're going to work chain 1 double crochet. So we will chain 1 double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that gives us a total of 6 double crochet and 5 chain 1s. And that will be our corner shell, basically. We are going to skip the next 3 stitches, and in the 4th stitch we're going to work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, all in that 4th stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. That is going to be worked 31 times across the side of this blanket. So we will skip 3 stitches and then work that combination of stitches 31 times across to the next corner. So one more time, we're going to skip 3 stitches, work a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. So go ahead and work that all the way across, skip 3 stitches, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next stitch. Pause the video and I will meet you back here for the next corner. All right, I've worked my 31 combination stitches all the way across. I am at the end. We are going to skip for the corner. We are going to skip 4 stitches instead of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts us at the corner chain 2. Around the corner chain 2, we are going to work a double crochet, and then a total of 5 times we will work a chain 1 and a double crochet. So we'll work chain 1 and 5 more double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So again, we have a total of 6 double crochets with a chain 1 between each, and that is our corner. And then we are going to repeat the section we just did. So once we work our corner with our 6 double crochets and 5 chain 1s in between, we're going to skip the next 3 stitches and then work our combination of double crochets and chain 1s again. So across the top is double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So again, the corner is the 6 double crochets with a chain 1 between each, skip the next 3 stitches, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next stitch. So go ahead and pause the video, work that combination all the way around, and I will meet you back for the join. At the end of round 46, we've worked our final set of stitches, and we are going to slip stitch to the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4. This will leave us with a chain 1 between those 2 double crochets, or between the chain 4 and the double crochet. If I can get my hook in there. And that completes round 46. To start round 47, we are going to be working on the right side of the blanket. So I'm going to turn my work really quick. And we are going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches to get over to the center double crochet of that collection. In the second double crochet, we are going to work a single crochet, chain 3, and then for the purposes of this pattern, we are going to work a 2 double crochet cluster. So for this pattern specifically, it is going to be 2 double crochets together in the same stitch. So yarn over and insert your hook in that same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. And we're going to do that twice. So yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. That leaves 3 loops on our hook, and we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on our hook. And that creates our 2 DC cluster. We will skip the next 2 double crochets and the chain 1s. And we will work that same cluster all the way across to the next corner. So we'll work it a total of 30 times to the next corner. So again, it is a single crochet, chain 3, and 2 DC cluster. So yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, insert your hook in the same stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on your hook. That leaves you with 3 loops on your hook. We'll yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. So you are working that cluster in the center double crochet of the combination below. And when we do that, it pulls it down. The single crochet pulls that stitch down, so it makes it kind of a slanted cluster. So go ahead and work that across. It'll be a total of 30 clusters from corner to corner. Pause the video and I will meet you back to show you how to work the corner. Okay, I just want to clarify. We worked the original cluster and then we worked a repeat section. So you actually will have a total of 31 clusters all the way across. So I'm at the end of this first row. We're going to skip for the corner. We're going to skip the next 2 double crochets and we're going to work a cluster in the next double crochet. So single crochet, chain 3, 2DC cluster in the second double crochet there. We will skip the next double crochet. Around the corner, chain 1. So we have 3 double crochet on the right side, 3 double crochet on the left side. So around that corner, chain 1, we are going to work a single crochet, chain 3, and a single crochet. And that will give us our corner for the next round. We will skip the next double crochet and work our cluster in the next double crochet. And then we will skip the next 2 double crochets and start working all the way across for the next side. So again, you will work 31, a total of 31 clusters across. You will have around the corner, you will skip the first double crochet, work a cluster in the second double crochet, skip the third double crochet, around the chain 1, which is our corner, we will single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet. Skip the next double crochet, work our cluster in the next double crochet, and skip the end double crochet. So go ahead and pause the video here. You can work that all the way around and I will meet you back for the join. Just remember it's a total of 31 clusters, be corner to corner, and then you work the corner section. All right, I've worked all the way around our blanket. I've worked my final corner. And to end this, we started on the first collection of stitches right there. So we are going to slip stitch to that beginning slip stitch to connect. And that completes our round 47. I am going to fasten off here so that I can change colors for round 48. You can fasten off if you want to switch, or you can continue. Actually, you need to fasten off anyway. So no matter what, whether you're changing colors or keeping the same color, you're going to fasten off here. And that completes our round 47. For round 48, we're going to start with the wrong side facing us. We will attach our yarn, same color or new color, it's up to you, with a slip stitch to any corner chain 3. And I like to, I've mentioned before, I like to rotate so that I'm not working all of the connections in the same corner. You can do what works best for you, but I like to switch it up so that I don't have a bulky corner. We're going to chain 4. This is going to count as our double crochet chain 1, and we're going to work the same combination of stitches as round 46. So we will work a chain 1. Well, that is our double crochet chain 1. We're going to work a double crochet, and then we will work a chain 1 double crochet 4 more times. So chain 1, double crochets 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have a total of 6 double crochets with a chain 1 between each one. Then we are going to skip our cluster stitch. And then in the next single crochet, we will work our double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next single crochet. So here's our cluster stitch. So in the next single crochet, we'll work our double crochet, yarn sticky, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. And we'll repeat that all the way across. So skip the cluster stitch. In the next single crochet, we'll work, oh, it's a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. So you can go ahead and work that across to the next corner, and I will meet you back for the corner chain 3. All right, I've worked all the way across. I have a total of 32 double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. I have a total of 32 of those all the way across. I'm at the very end. We have our final cluster, and we're going to skip that cluster. And then around the corner chain 3, we're going to work our 6 double crochets with a chain 1 between each. So double crochet, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the 6 double crochets with a chain 1 in between. So you can go ahead and pause the video here, work all the way around, just skip that first cluster and work your set of 3 double crochets with the chain 1s in between in the single crochet all the way across. So you'll have 32 and then your corner stitch. So work all the way around and I will meet you back for the join. I've worked all the way around. We have 32 of our double crochet chain 1 combinations. We're at the very end. We are going to slip stitch again to the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4 to connect, which will leave our 4th chain as a chain 1. So make sure you are doing the 3rd chain. It's always a pain for me for some reason. Okay, the 3rd chain to connect, and then we can move on to round 49. For round 49, we're going to turn our work and have the right side facing us. And we need to get over to the center double crochet of that first combination of stitches. So we will slip stitch in the first 2 stitches around the double crochet in the chain 1. That puts us at the center double crochet of that combination. We will work our cluster stitch here. So single crochet, chain 3, and 2 double crochet cluster in that center double crochet. Again, we're going to skip our next 2 double crochets and chain 1s and work our double crochet cluster in the next stitch. So single crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet cluster. So go ahead and work that all the way across to the corner. Pause the video and I will meet you back here for the corner instructions. Okay, just like the previous round of clusters, I've worked 32 clusters across. I'm at my corner. So the same as the previous corner, we're going to skip our first double crochet on that corner fan. We will work our cluster in the second fan. We will skip our third double crochet and working around the chain one that's the center, so you have 3 double crochets on the right, 3 double crochets on the left. We will work our single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet around that corner chain. And then skip the next double crochet, work our cluster in the next one, and then start our row off again. So skip the next 2 double crochets and work our cluster in the next one. And now you can work all the way around. Pause the video, make sure you work that single crochet, chain 3, single crochet around the corner, chain 1. I will meet you back for the join. We've made it all the way around round 49. I've worked my final corner and my final cluster in that second to the end double crochet. We're going to slip stitch again to the beginning stitch to connect, and right here I'm going to fasten off so that I can switch colors. You're going to fasten off whether you switch colors or not. So fasten off here, and then I will meet you back for round 50. Okay, for round 50 and 51, it's going to be a repeat of the previous 2 rounds. So if you're comfortable with working those rounds, how they were worked, you can go ahead and start and just pick back up again on round 52 if you want. So round 50, as a reminder, we are going to slip stitch our new yarn around any corner, chain 3. We are working with the wrong side facing us. So with the corner chain 3, wrong side facing, we're going to slip stitch and chain 4. This counts as our double crochet, chain 1. Then we will work a total of 6. We're going to have a total of 6 double crochets and 5 chain 1s in between. So double crochet, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That gives us our beginning chain as a double, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with the 5 chain 1s in between. Go ahead and skip our next cluster stitch. We will work our double crochet in the next single crochet. We will work our double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet in each single crochet across. So skip the cluster and work that combination in each single crochet across. Go ahead and pause the video, work your 6 double crochets with a chain 1 in between around every corner, chain 3, and your double crochet, chain 1 cluster, or not cluster, combination in your single crochets around. So go ahead and pause the video, and I will meet and work all the way around, and I will meet you back for the join and the next round. At the end of round 50, we worked our 33 double crochet combinations across the last side. I'm going to slip stitch to the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4 to connect. That leaves me with a chain 1 in between that to count as a double crochet, chain 1. For round 51, we are going to work on the right side of our work facing us. So I'm going to turn real quick. To get us over to where we need to be, we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. That gets us to the center double crochet of that combination. We'll work our cluster in that stitch. So single crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet cluster in that same stitch, and we will skip the next 2 double crochets and work our cluster in the next stitch. Go ahead and work that all the way across to the corner. Pause the video and I will meet you back for the corner. Okay, just as a reminder, when we get to the corner, we're going to skip that first double crochet. We'll work a cluster in the second double crochet. We'll skip the next double crochet. You'll have 3 double crochet on the right, 3 double crochet on the left. We will work a single crochet, chain 3, if I can keep my hook in the yarn, and a single crochet around that corner, chain 1. We'll skip the next double crochet, work a cluster in the next, and then we're ready to work our next side, where we work our clusters in the center double crochet of the combination below. So that's your corner. Go ahead and work all the way around, and I will meet you back for the join and instructions for the next step. At the end of round 51, we are going to slip stitch to that beginning single crochet to connect. I'm going to fasten off here so that I can switch colors for my solid section. So for round 52, we are going to start with the wrong side of the work facing us. Let me switch my work real quick. And we will start with a slip stitch to the corner, around the corner, chain 3, any corner, chain 3. Round 52, we have to flatten off. In order to do the straight rows, we have to flatten off our edge. So we are going to work the double crochet combinations one more time. So slip stitch to the corner, chain 3, and we will work our 6 double crochets and chain 5 chain 1s in that, around that corner, chain 3, or yeah, corner, chain 3. So there's 1, 2, 3. We'll begin with the chain 4. That counts as our double crochet, chain 1. Then we'll work our 5 more double crochets and chain 1s. So we have a total of 6 double crochets with the chain 1 between each one. Remember, we will skip our cluster, and in the next single crochet we will work our double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. So you will work that all the way across to the next corner. Around the corner, chain 3, we'll work our double crochet, chain 1 5 times with the double crochet on the end. So you have a total of 6 double crochets with 5 chain 1s in between. So go ahead and pause the video, work that all the way around, and then I will switch to round 53, which will be a solid row of extended single crochets. So go ahead and pause the video here, and I will meet you back for the next round. All right, at the end of round 52, remember we're going to slip stitch to the 3rd chain of the beginning chain 4 to connect. And to start round 53, we are going to turn and work on the right side of the blanket. For round 53, I've already turned my work. I'm working with the right side facing me. We're going to be working extended single crochets for this round. So we're going to start with chaining 1 to get to the height of the extended single crochet, and then in the very first stitch, which is the same space that we slip stitch to, so that end double crochet, we're going to work our first extended single crochet. So you will insert your hook in that stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 1 loop on your hook. That leaves 2 loops on your hook. We'll yarn over and pull through both of those loops on your hook, and that is the extended single crochet. You will work 175 extended single crochet over to the next corner. This will be working in top of the double crochets and the chain 1s. So you can work in the chain 1 or around the chain 1. It's really not going to make a huge difference for this blanket. So whatever is easiest for you. Again, an extended single crochet is insert your hook in the indicated stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 1 loop on the hook, and yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops on the hook. And hopefully your yarn doesn't get caught like mine does. One more time, I'm just going to work around this chain 1, so yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 1 loop on your hook, and yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. So go ahead and pause the video here, work all the way across. You should have a total, including that first one, of 176 extended single crochets over to the next corner. Pause the video and I'll meet you back for the corner instructions. I've worked a total of 176 extended single crochets. That puts me right at the corner, on the very first corner. So I have my 3 double crochets on the right and 3 double crochets on the left, and I'm right at the chain 1, which is the corner. For the corner, we're going to work an extended single crochet, chain 2, and an extended single crochet. So that gives you your corner chain 2. And then we will work our extended single crochets all the way across the next side. You will have a total of 180 extended single crochets from corner to corner, and then work your extended single crochet, chain 2, extended single crochet around the corner chain 1. So go ahead and pause the video here, work all the way around to the beginning, and I will walk you through the join. I made it all the way around to the first corner. I'm going to work my extended single crochet, chain 2, extended single crochet around that corner chain. And remember when we started with 176 extended single crochet across that first side, which means we still have 4 stitches to go. So I will work an extended in the first double, around the next chain, in the next double, and around the next chain. And that completes our 180 stitches for that side. And we are going to slip stitch to the beginning extended single crochet to connect. For round 54, we are going to work with the wrong side facing us. So we're going to turn our blanket. And we are going to chain 1 and work an extended single crochet in the 5 stitches across. To the corner. Around the corner chain 2, we will work the same extended single crochet, chain 2, and extended single crochet. for our first side, we will have a total of 182 extended single crochet stitches. And then when you get to the corner, chain 2, we'll work that extended single crochet, chain 2, extended single crochet around the corner, chain 2. So you can go ahead and pause the video here. Make sure that your stitch counts are correct, because this is setting up the stitch count for the border, and we don't want to mess up the border. So your total is 182 extended single crochets per side, plus the corner extended, chain 2 extended. So when you get around to the beginning, you started with 5. So make sure you have those 5 in your final count on that. So go ahead and pause the video here, work all the way around, and I will meet you back for the join and then round 55. All right, I've worked all the way around and I am back to the beginning, chain 1. Remember, we had 5 extended crochets, single crochets to start. So we ended with 177 extended single crochets to make a total of 182 for round 54. So to end this round, we are going to slip stitch to the very first extended single crochet to connect. For round 55, we are going to work with the right side facing. So turn my work real quick. We're going to chain 1, and we're going to work an extended single crochet in the same stitch and in the next 178 stitches. So you will have a total of 179 extended single crochet to the next corner. When we get to the corner, we will work again around the corner, chain 2, will work a extended single crochet, chain 2, extended single crochet around that corner, chain 2 to form the next corner. So if you want to go ahead and start here, work your 179 to the corner, and then work your corner extended, chain 2, extended, and then keep working all the way around, and I will meet you back for the join and the final information for this section and to start the next section. Okay, I've made it all the way around. I'm back to the beginning corner. I've worked my corner extended single crochet, chain 2, extended single crochet. And remember, we've worked 179 stitches across the first row. So we need to work 5 more stitches to get our 184. So make sure your count is right. And it is a little humid here, so my yarn is sticking. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we are going to slip stitch to the top of the beginning extended single crochet to connect. And this is it for that section. I'm going to fasten off this yarn because my next section is the border and I want it a different color. So go ahead and fasten off your yarn right here. And then I will flip this over. Hold on just a second. Okay, the right side of this ends are around 55. You should be about 49 inches wide at this point if you are using the 4 worsted weight yarn. Our next section is going to be the border. So it is the really pretty lacy section. You want to make sure that you choose a color that is going to show that well. It will be a fun section to work. You'll definitely have to make sure you watch your stitch counts. So make sure that your stitch counts at the end of round 55 are correct. You want to make sure that you have 184 stitches between the corners, and then your corners. So a total of 186 extended single crochet across, and then a corner chain 2 for each side. That will make sure that we set up ourselves to get the border started properly. So if you have any questions, I am always happy to help. So you can email me at craftingfriends4you. It's the number 4 at yahoo.com, and I would be happy to help you there. You can comment on this video and I will see what I can do to help you here if you would like. Make sure that if you are doing this crochet along, or even after the crochet along, if you will give this video a thumbs up so that I know how many people are following along, that it's helping. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get notified when the next section comes out and any upcoming patterns that I will be releasing. If you would like to take advantage of special offers and discounts and freebies for my email subscribers only, you can subscribe to email on my website at www.craftingfriendsdesigns.com. There is a subscribe section at the top right hand side of my website. You can subscribe there and be notified of any upcoming sales and discounts that will be email subscribers only, or any new pattern releases will be alerted first. So I hope that you have had fun with this so far. I look forward to working the border with you next week, and until then, happy crocheting, my friends.